These were the 10 great plagues that struck Egypt because the pharaoh had started believing he was a god. It began with the Nile River suddenly turning red like blood. Because of this, all the water sources of Egypt became contaminated. Pharaoh knew this was a warning from above, yet he remained arrogant. He ordered his magicians to fix everything, but none of them could change the situation. As the Nile became polluted, fish began dying and floating to the surface, making life even worse for the people. Before they could recover, the second plague arrived. Millions of frogs left their habitats and covered the land. They spread across the streets and entered everywhere, even homes and Pharaoh's palace. Then came the third plague, swarms of mosquitoes and lice. These tiny insects tormented and bit everyone. After that, the dead frogs began to rot, creating a horrible stench, which led to the fourth plague, a massive swarm of flies. Green flies spread all across Egypt, landing on food and contaminating everything. The fifth and sixth plagues brought strange diseases. Painful boils appeared on people's bodies that would not heal, and thousands of animals started dying at the same time. But their suffering still wasn't over. The seventh plague came as a violent storm with heavy hail. The destruction shattered buildings, and people had to run for their lives. The next day, the eighth plague arrived. Swarms of locusts spread across the country, devouring crops and trees. Within minutes, the harvest was destroyed, and all food supplies were wiped out. Even after all this, Pharaoh refused to change. He became even harsher and forced people to work day and night. Because of his arrogance, the ninth and 10th plagues followed. Darkness covered the entire country for 3 days. Finally came the greatest plague of all. Every firstborn son in Egypt died, including Pharaoh's own son. In that darkness, cries of grief echoed from every house. So the question is, do leaders like Pharaoh still exist in today's world?